There's an old book on my shelf tonight, gathering dust beneath the light. Its pages worn, its cover faded blue, still carrying memories of you. We used to sit by the window side, reading chapters as the hours passed by, losing ourselves between every line, dreaming of futures we thought were mine. You'd underline your favorite words, I'd laugh at every thought I heard, and somehow every page we turned felt like another lesson learned. Some stories stay upon the shelf long after they've been left themselves, where the book we never finished, a story paused between the lines, 1,000 dreams left waiting somewhere between your heart and mine. Though the final page was never found, the beauty still remains somehow, because not every story needs an end to be worth reading again. I still remember rainy afternoons, coffee cups and quiet rooms, the way your eyes would softly shine whenever you discovered a beautiful line. We talked about the years ahead, all the places we'd someday tread, believing life would always stay exactly as it was that day. But time is like a turning page, it carries innocence and age, and sometimes chapters close too soon, beneath a different sun and moon. Yet every memory survives in the stories left behind, where the book we never finished, a story paused between the lines, 1,000 dreams left waiting somewhere between your heart and mine. Though the final page was never found, the beauty still remains somehow, because not every story needs an end to be worth reading again. Maybe somewhere in another life we reached the ending we imagined. Maybe the characters grew old together, watching the seasons pass forever. But perhaps the beauty wasn't there, perhaps it lived in every chapter shared, in every page we turned with hope, and every dream we chose to hold, where the book we never finished, yet your words still live in me, like pressed flowers between the pages, protected carefully. And though the ending stays unknown, I treasure everything we've known, because some stories become timeless the moment they're let go, where the book we never finished. And maybe that's what makes it beautiful. Some quiet evening atmosphere, the book remains upon the shelf, its ending still unwritten, yet every page we shared feels complete in its own way. The book we never finished. Stay before the sky turns into blue. There's something beautiful about this quiet view. Right here, just me and you. The evening leans against the trees, carried softly by the breeze. Streetlights slowly come alive as daylight says goodbye. Your shadow dancing next to mine, like it always knew the time. Nothing more we had to chase. The world could wait today. Some moments never ask to stay, yet somehow they always do. In the blue hour, everything feels slow. Hearts don't need directions, they already know. Every little silence, every gentle smile turns another ordinary day into something worthwhile. Bicycle rolls down the hill, the whole town suddenly feels still. Somewhere someone starts a song and we quietly sing along. Coffee shops begin to glow, warm lights dancing down below. No one knows where time has gone, we simply carry on. The stars arrive one by one, without making any sound. Don't say anything, just stay. Sometimes silence is the sweetest song. In the blue hour, everything feels slow. Hearts don't need directions, they already know. Every little silence, every gentle smile turns another ordinary day into something worthwhile. Happiness looks like this. No fireworks, no grand romance, just two souls sharing the same sky at the end of another day. In the blue hour, when the daylight softly leaves, love becomes the little things nobody else can see. If tomorrow calls again, we'll answer when it's time. Tonight belongs to you, to me, to the blue hour. The sky grows darker, the stars grow brighter, and somehow so do we. Half the city hurried home. Clouds were hanging dark as stone. You just smiled and raised your hand, like the weather had a plan. One bright color in the gray, chasing all the storms away. People disappeared from sight, but you were easy to find. Funny how the smallest things become the ones we carry forever. That yellow umbrella still blooms inside the rain, turning every quiet street into yesterday again. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear you say, don't worry, it's only rain. Coffee shops were full that day. Fog was dancing on the glass. You drew circles with your hand, watching strangers quickly pass. The world was running everywhere. We stayed wrapped inside the air, listening to the rooftops sing while the rain forgot everything. Some memories never asked to be remembered. They simply arrive with the rain. That yellow umbrella still blooms inside the rain, like a little piece of sunshine, nothing washed away. Every puddle, every street still remembers where we've been, whenever skies turn gray. Maybe love is never measured by forever after all. Maybe it's a yellow umbrella shared between two hearts on one rainy afternoon. That yellow umbrella never really left my side. Though the years kept moving forward, some colors never hide. Every storm that finds my door brings one gentle memory more. And somehow, rain became my favorite weather. The rain stopped, color stayed. There's a box upon my shelf tonight, filled with pages I've kept out of sight. Words I wrote when the world felt new. Every line somehow leads to you. Some were written on rainy days, some while watching sunsets fade away. Tiny pieces of a younger heart, trying to say what I couldn't start. I always thought there'd be more time to tell you everything on my mind, but life kept moving like it always does, and silence slowly became enough. Now the years have come and gone, yet these feelings still live on, like an old song softly playing low. to you still carry words that remain true. Every page holds a piece of my heart, even though we're worlds apart. All the things I couldn't say still find their way onto the page, and every line reminds me of a quiet and unforgettable love. I remember that October night, city lights and moonlit skies. You were talking about your dreams, and I was lost in what they meant to me. There were moments I should have stayed, moments I should have found the courage to say how your smile could light the darkest room, how your presence made my worries bloom into hope. But fear can be a stubborn friend, convincing hearts to just pretend. And before I knew, the seasons changed, leaving only memories behind. Though our roads went different ways, I still visit those golden days, like turning pages of a favorite book and finding all the places you once stood. Letters I never sent to you still carry words that remain true. Every page holds a piece of my heart, even though we're worlds apart. All the things I couldn't say still find their way onto the page, and every line reminds me of a quiet and unforgettable love. Some feelings live beyond goodbye, like stars that linger in the sky. And if somehow these pages flew across the years and back to you, I hope you'd read them with a smile and stay with them a little while. Letters I never sent to you still carry dreams we once knew. Though time has carried us apart, you'll always have a place within my heart. Every page is a photograph of moments that still make me laugh, and every memory shining through feels like a conversation with you. Tonight I'll place them back once more inside the box beside the door. Not because I've forgotten you, but because some beautiful memories don't need to be sent to be true. Letters I never sent still belong to you. I've been chasing city lights, empty streets and sleepless nights, looking for a place to stay, only to drift farther away. Every station, every train, every smile, every rain left a little piece of me scattered where I used to be. Funny how the heart still knows where it's meant to go. Maybe home was never far away. Maybe I was searching in all the wrong places. It's a long way home, but I don't mind anymore. Every mile has taught my soul something worth waiting for. Every road I couldn't choose, every dream I had to lose, led me somewhere I belong, even if it's been a long way home. I've worn out these old brown shoes, running after different truths. Some were gold beneath the sun, some were gone before they'd begun. I met strangers on the way who changed my life without a name. Some stayed only for a while, still I remember every smile. Looking back I finally see nothing was chasing me. It's a long way home, but I don't mind anymore. Every mile has taught my soul something worth waiting for. Every road I couldn't choose, every dream I had to lose, led me somewhere I belong, even if it's been a long way home. Keep walking just the same. Every sunrise brings a chance to begin another dance. And if someday I arrive where my younger heart survived, I'll simply sit, breathe the air, and thank the road for bringing me there. It's a long way home, now I finally understand. Home was never just a place, it was learning who I am. Every scar became a light, every morning after night. Every step has made me strong. Thank you for this long way home. The road goes on, so do I, with a quieter heart and open eyes. Tonight the city's glowing blue, and somehow it reminds me of you. Miles away on another shore, yet I feel your presence even more. The stars like little promises passing by. I wonder if you're looking too at the same view I'm looking through. The world feels bigger since you've gone. The nights seem quieter and long, but when the moon begins to rise, I find a comfort I can't describe. Though oceans may stand in between, you're closer than you seem. Under the same moon tonight, we're standing beneath the same light. No matter where the road may lead, you're still a part of me. Across the distance, far and wide, the moon keeps shining by your side. And when I miss you more than words can say, I know we're sharing the same sky anyway. I picture you somewhere out there, feeling the cool night air, maybe smiling as memories appear of all the moments we held dear. The conversations, endless dreams, nothing was ever quite what it seemed. Yet somehow every step we've known has brought us where we're meant to go. And though I cannot hold your hand, life has its own mysterious plans. I carry every laugh and every tear like treasures I keep near. Time and distance may be real, but they can't change what hearts still feel. Under the same moon tonight, we're standing beneath the same light. No matter where the road may lead, you're still a part of me. Across the distance, far and wide, the moon keeps shining by your side. And when I miss you more than words can say, I know we're sharing the same sky anyway. Maybe one day we'll meet again and laugh about where we have been. Two stories written far apart, still connected heart to heart. Until that day I'll keep believing some bonds are stronger than leaving, like the moon that always finds its place, no matter how far away. Under the same moon tonight, I can almost see your light, like a memory glowing in the dark, keeping warm my hopeful heart. Though the same room. So are you. I walk past the corner cafe today, the one where we'd spend our Saturdays. A little table by the window side, two empty chairs and memories alive. The smell of coffee filled the air. For a moment I could feel you there, laughing softly as the rain came down, turning simple days to something profound. I remember how you'd hold your cup and tell me not to ever give up, like somehow everything would be alright if we stayed a little longer that night. Time keeps moving, seasons change, but some feelings remain the same. A photograph inside my soul, a story I'll always hold. At the coffee shop we used to know, where the lights were warm and the music slow. Every smile and every dream we shared still lingers softly in the air. Though life has taken us separate ways, I still live inside those golden days. And every time that old cafe comes into view, a piece of my heart still sits with you. Changed, the walls were new, yet somehow everything spoke of you. The record spinning overhead brought back words I thought had left my head. We drew our future on paper napkins, talked about places we'd someday be in, believing forever was ours to keep, like promises written too deep. Outside the city rushed along, inside we had our own little song. A quiet world built just for two, where every dream somehow felt true. Years may pass and people go, but some memories continue to grow, like an old melody returning home when you least expect it to. At the coffee shop we used to know, where the lights were warm and the music slow. Every smile and every dream we shared still lingers softly in the air. Though life has taken us separate ways, I still live inside those golden days. And every time that old cafe comes into view, a piece of my heart still sits with you. About that little table meant for two. Maybe when our favorite song appears, you smile through the passing years. And maybe love was never meant to stay, but it left its light along the way, like sunlight resting on the floor. after it leaves the door. At the coffee shop we used to know, I can still see us through the golden glow, sharing secrets only we understood, finding happiness in the simple good. Though our story faded long ago, some beautiful things never truly go. They're written forever in a heart that's true, like the coffee shop that reminds me of you. Some loves may leave, but their memories remain, like a favorite song playing softly in the rain. The coffee shop we used to know still feels a little bit like home. I still remember that afternoon, sunlight dancing across the room. Nothing special, nothing grand, just a simple moment I didn't understand. You looked at me and softly laughed, like happiness came naturally back. And for a second time stood still, a feeling I can somehow feel. The world was moving fast outside, but peace was sitting by my side, hidden in the way your eyes turn ordinary into bright. Some memories slowly fade away, but some are built to stay. It was the way you smiled that made the darkest days worthwhile, like sunshine breaking through the rain, bringing color back again. And though the years have passed us by, that memory never says goodbye, because deep inside my heart, all the while, I'm still remembering the way you smiled. There were countless days we shared, simple conversations everywhere, walking streets we used to know, without a thought of letting go. You never needed fancy words, your kindness always could be heard. And every little thing you do, that's what made me fall for you. Now sometimes when the evening comes and another day is done, I find myself looking back, following that familiar track. Time may carry us apart, but it can't erase the heart. It was the way you smiled that made the darkest days worthwhile, smile could change an entire world in just a day. And if our paths should cross once more, like they did before, I'd simply thank you for the light you brought into my life. It was the way you smiled that made every mile worthwhile, like a candle glowing in the dark, leaving warmth inside my heart. Though life has taken different roads, and every season comes and goes, one memory remains gentle and bright. The way you smiled that night. Some people leave behind a song, some leave words that linger on. You left a smile, and somehow it still shines. I found a little field today, far beyond the crowded ways. No one knew the flowers' names, still they bloom just the same. Dancing with the morning breeze, growing wild among the trees, never asking to be seen, simply living quietly. Maybe beauty always grows where nobody ever knows. Wildflowers don't wonder why, they simply reach toward the sky. Like wildflowers growing where the light appears, through every season, through the wind and through the years. You don't have to be the rose to become somebody's hope. Sometimes the strongest hearts bloom unseen, just like wildflowers. There were days I questioned me, trying hard to fit the scene, changing colors, changing dreams, losing sight of what I need. Then I watched the mountainside, every flower standing bright, different colors, different names, yet everyone was loved the same. Maybe life was never meant to be perfectly arranged, like wildflowers growing where the light appears, through every season, through the wind and through the years. You don't have to be the rose to become somebody's hope. Sometimes the strongest hearts bloom unseen, just like wildflowers. The oak tree never envies rain, the river never asks to stay, The birds don't chase another song, they simply know where they belong. Maybe that's the secret to being honest, being you, finding beauty every day in your own imperfect way, like wildflowers holding sunlight in the rain, finding reasons to begin again. You don't have to shine the most to become a guiding hope. Every soul has its own spring, every heart its own blooming, like wildflowers. When tomorrow comes, grow a little more, not for the world, but for yourself, like wildflowers. Leave the radio on. Don't let the silence take over this room. Maybe one more song will keep tonight alive. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like every Friday night before. The coffee's warm, the lights are low. Outside, the city's moving slow. A little dust on vinyl sleeves, old melodies we still believe. Funny how a simple tune can bring the whole world back to you. Some memories don't knock, they simply walk right in. Leave the radio on just a little longer. Let the music fill the space where words become harder. If tomorrow changes everything, tonight is still our own. So leave the radio on. Cars drift softly down the street like quiet waves beneath our feet. The kitchen clock keeps perfect time while your hand still rests in mine. No grand speeches left to say, just ordinary moments stay. And somehow that's enough to call this feeling love. Don't say goodbye, not yet, just listen. Leave the radio on just a little longer. Every note reminds me love can still grow stronger while the night is holding us like it always has before. Leave the radio on. Years from now, I won't remember what song was playing. I'll remember the way you smiled without looking at me, like you already knew. I'd never forget this night. Leave the radio on even after we fall asleep. Let the music stay awake for the dreams we couldn't keep. If someday this room is empty, these melodies will still live on. So leave the radio on. Just leave it on. One more song, one more smile. That's enough. Someone sitting where we used to be. Funny how a place can remember more than we do. The pain has faded with the years, just like old forgotten fears. Children laugh and runners pass. Morning settles on the grass. There's a carving on the side, half a name and half a line. Time has tried to wear it thin, still the story lingers in. Some places never hold us back, they simply hold us. For a while, that old park bench knows every secret that we kept, every quiet Sunday morning, every promise never said. It watched us grow, it watched us change, without asking us to stay. That old park bench still remembers anyway. I brought coffee like before, 1 cup less than years ago. The pigeons gathered by my feet, like nothing here had ever changed. The oak tree stretched a little higher, summer burned a little brighter. Life kept moving all around, while memories stood their ground. Maybe we don't miss the place, maybe we miss who we were. That old park bench still catches afternoon light, holding little pieces of another life. Every season passes through, leaves, then flowers, then the snow. Still it waits, without letting anyone know. These wooden boards could speak, they wouldn't tell the world our names. They'd simply smile at 2 young hearts who believed every sunset would last forever. And maybe that was enough. That old park bench taught me something beautiful. Love isn't measured by how long it stays. Sometimes it's measured by by the place that still feels warm long after the hands are gone. That old park bench will always have a seat for us. The wind turns another page, the trees whisper softly. Someone laughs, life goes on. Late night city atmosphere. The streets grow quiet one by one as midnight steals the setting sun. The cafes close, the crowds move on, and another lonely night begins. The neon signs still softly glow upon the empty roads below, like little stars that lost their place, scattered across the city's face. I pull my coat against the breeze and walk beneath the sleeping trees, while memories drift through the air like whispers telling me you're there. Funny how the silence grows when there's no one left to know. When the city falls asleep and the world slows down for me, I hear your voice inside the night, like a distant guiding light. Every shadow, every street brings back echoes bittersweet. And though you're far beyond my view, the night still leads me back to you. City atmosphere. A train rolls softly through the dark, leaving behind the fading spark. And for a moment I can see the person I used to be, back when every evening held a story waiting to be told. Back when your hand fit into mine like it belonged there all the time. The city changes every year, new faces come and disappear, yet some memories refuse to fade, no matter how much time has changed. Maybe hearts are made this way to keep a little yesterday. When the city falls asleep and the world slows down for me, I hear your voice inside the night, like a distant guiding light. Every shadow, every street brings back echoes bittersweet. And though you're far beyond my view, the night still leads me back to you. Watching different stars tonight, and maybe that's enough to know that wherever this life may go, a part of our story still remains hidden between the midnight trains. When the city falls asleep and the the silence speaks to me. I find your memory in the glow of every place we used to know. Though the years have drifted through like smoke beneath the silver moon, one truth remains both deep and true: the night still carries thoughts of you. When the city falls asleep, I still remember you. The lights grow dim, the streets grow still, and somewhere in the quiet, your memory lingers like moonlight on a window after midnight. After midnight. The sun was melting into gold, painting stories we once told. The evening breeze moved through your hair like it was dancing without a care. We used to chase the fading light, holding on to summer nights, watching colors fill the sky as the day would say goodbye. Time felt slower in those days, lost inside the golden haze. Every moment felt so new, every sunset led to you. Some memories never disappear, they shine a little brighter every year. Golden hour memories still glowing inside of me, like sunlight resting on the sea. You remain a part of every dream. Though the years have drifted by like clouds across an endless sky, every sunset brings me back to you and all the colors we once knew. The city changes day by day, but some feelings never fade away. Every evening when shadows fall, I still remember it all. The laughter underneath the sky, the quiet comfort of your eyes, the way we'd sit and simply be, letting the world move peacefully. Nothing lasts forever, it's true, but some moments carry through, like photographs the heart protects, long after life moves to the next. And whenever daylight fades from view, the horizon softly speaks of you. Golden hour memories still glowing inside of me, like sunlight resting on the sea. You remain a part of every dream. Though the years have drifted by like clouds across an endless sky, every sunset brings me back to you and all the colors we once knew. so beautifully, like a painting time could never hide, forever hanging in my mind. And when the evening fills the sky with shades of amber drifting by, I'll smile and let the moment be a golden memory, still shining inside of me. The sun may disappear from sight, but some